Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anuradha Panyani. I'm a physiotherapist and I've been receiving calls lately as to how can we prevent pain during the times of lockdown when you cannot go to any hospital, you cannot go to your physiotherapy clinic. How can you exactly prevent pain from happening? Now, we are doing a lot of household chores which we usually do not do, and in such cases doing such activities which you don't do on a regular basis can lead to problems if you don't do them the correct way. So let's have a quick look at how exactly can we prevent getting pain from these conditions. Talking about the first household chore, that is brooming and mopping, also called jhadu pocha. Now, while doing this activity, we tend to stay in a prolonged standing position which can really harm your spine, especially the lower back. अब इसको प्रिवेंट कैसे करना है? अब इसका एक ही सोल्यूशन है, दैट इज़ यू डोंट स्टे इन दैट पोस्चर फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम. कोशिश ये करनी है कि फिनिश इट ऑफ विद इन 10 मिनट्स. इट शुड नॉट एक्सीड मोर देन दैट एंड ट्राई टू अडैप्ट अ गुड पोस्चर. अब गुड पोस्चर का मतलब, नाउ वी आर डिस्प्लेइंग टू डिफरेंट पिक्चर्स. The first one shows the incorrect posture. If you do that for a very long time, it will cause you pain and it will lead to tiredness. Instead, what you can do is know the right way to have a correct posture. What you can do is you can bend more from your knees rather than bending from your spine. That is the basic principle to prevent your back pains. The next thing that we talk about is washing utensils या फिर बर्तन धोना. अब इसमें हम क्या कर सकते हैं चेंजेस? सी मोस्टली ऐसा होता है कि पीपल नाउ डेज आर प्रेफरिंग टू स्टैंड वाइल दे वॉश द डिशेज क्योंकि इट्स लेस मेसियर, कम ऑन. एंड standing has its own problems like we just discussed. Standing for a very long time leads to pressure on your back and it can cause pains. अब इसका एक ही solution है, again क्या कि we can take small breaks in between. We can move around a little, arrange the plates a little, just twist or rotate your spine as you work. After that, one more thing that you can do is just rotate the duty amongst your family members. That is a good way of preventing back pain. On a side note, I would also recommend that you take care of your hands and wear protective gloves because constant exposure to water and soap can lead to roughening or skin problems of your palm. So what you can do is just wear gloves that can help you through this chore. Talking about the next chore, that is washing clothes or kapde dhona. This can be done in two ways. Either you use your machine or you do it by yourself. If you have a machine, great, because that will reduce a lot of workload on you. But if you don't have it, you're washing it by your hands, then you need to take certain precautions. I would recommend that you use a heighted stool and sit upon it while you wash the clothes so that you don't have to bend unnecessarily. Moving to the next part of washing clothes, that is hanging them out to dry. Now what can you do in this case is that it requires a lot of bending. Now repetitive bending will lead to a lot of pressure and excessive load on your spine. We don't want that. To prevent that, I would say that you should reduce the number of times that you bend down to pick up the clothes. How can you do that? You can just pick up 4-5 clothes in one go and finish it off. The next thing that you can do is that you can keep the bucket on a higher level so that you don't have to bend down all the way to the ground. You just have to go a little way, pick it up and hang it out. As you've seen in the picture, you can adapt a good posture. That is what you can do as your third thing. And if you have been diagnosed with a spinal condition, especially involving the lower back, do not attempt this activity. These conditions can be something of the sort like slip disc or spondylosis of that sort. Coming to the last part, that is cooking. Now most of us think that cooking is an easy job, you don't have to do much. But apart from staying there in the kitchen in these high temperatures, there is one more thing that can lead to pains. The first thing that we can talk about is that cooking is something that involves a lot of movements. You have to bend around, you have to twist, you have to reach out for objects, and all of these sudden movements can lead to pain because you tend to have certain tight muscles and weak muscles. Now there's a different concept that we talk about, but all of this leads to certain kind of pain. Now how can you avoid that? The first thing that you can do is to observe. Observe while you're cooking. Observe your posture. Any wrong posture will lead to pain, and that is well established. To rule that out, you need to correct your posture. Keep a track of how you keep your neck in a certain position while you are maybe making chapatis or rotis, So what you can do in that case, if you don't want a stiff neck, then you can simply take a small 1 minute break. Just move your neck around, simple neck movements, simple shrugging of your shoulders, and that will help you prevent as well as relieve the pain. Apart from that, what you need to do is prevent any sudden movements, any jerky movements which you've not done before. One more recommendation I would like to add: if you are into a lot of cleaning these days, please do not lift heavy objects. Don't think you're a superhuman, because anyway gyms are closed, not all of you are working out. I would recommend that you take precaution in this case and not do anything unnecessary. I'll be discussing a few more exercises about how to stay healthy and prevent pain even while postures while you're sleeping or watching TV or playing games in that case. So just stay tuned, stay home, and stay safe.